Have you ever felt like your mind is running the show, dragging you into spirals of overthinking, worry, or frustration? What if I told you there's a way to tame that storm and find peace, no matter the chaos around you? Today, we're uncovering the wisdom of ancient Stoics, philosophers who mastered the art of mental control. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll walk away with practical tools to command your thoughts and emotions like never before. Let's begin. Lesson 1. Understand what you can control. Let's start with a game changer. Knowing what you can and cannot control. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher who transformed his life despite being born into slavery, put it like this: happiness and freedom begin with a clear understanding of one principle. Some things are within our control, and some things are not. Think about this. How often do we waste energy trying to change things that are completely out of our hands? Imagine standing in the rain, yelling at the clouds, hoping they'll clear up. Sounds absurd, right? Yet this is exactly what we do when we stress about external factors. But what if you could instantly free your mind from unnecessary burdens? Here's the secret. Focus on what you can control. When you direct your energy toward your own actions, thoughts, and decisions, life simplifies. Instead of resenting the rain, you grab an umbrella, or better yet, enjoy the sound of it. This mental clarity isn't just liberating, it's transformational. What's one thing in your life causing stress that's outside your control? Take a moment, write it down, and just for today, let it go. Lesson 2. Practice negative visualization. Let's move to a counterintuitive but powerful exercise: negative visualization. Seneca, one of Rome's most famous Stoic philosophers, wrote, "He robs present ills of their power who has perceived their coming beforehand." Here's the idea. Instead of dreading potential losses or challenges, visualize them. What would happen if you lost your job? How would you cope if you missed an important opportunity? This practice isn't about doom and gloom. It's about building resilience and gratitude. Doesn't it sound strange? Why think about the worst when you can focus on the best? Stick with me, because this might just be the most empowering tool you've ever learned. When you rehearse setbacks in your mind, you strip away their power to surprise or overwhelm you. Plus, this exercise deepens your appreciation for what you currently have. That phone in your pocket? It feels a little more precious now, doesn't it? What's one possession or relationship you'd miss the most if it were gone tomorrow? Take a moment to express gratitude for it today. Lesson 3. Embrace discomfort. Here's a lesson most of us shy away from: the value of discomfort. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic thinker, reminds us you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. In our modern world, comfort is everywhere. Plush couches, instant food delivery, endless entertainment at your fingertips. But here's the catch. When life is too comfortable, our minds grow weak. The Stoics believed in voluntary discomfort, choosing small, controlled challenges to build mental and physical toughness. Think about it. Could something as simple as taking a cold shower or skipping dessert really change your life? You'll be amazed at what happens when you try. By leaning into discomfort, you prove to yourself that you're stronger than your cravings, your fears, or your doubts. It's not about the cold shower or the skipped dessert. It's about training your mind to say, "I can handle this." This builds a foundation of resilience that serves you in every area of life. Today, pick one small discomfort to embrace, whether it's skipping your favorite snack, exercising for an extra 10 minutes, or waking up 30 minutes earlier. Share your experience in the comments. You might inspire someone else to try it too. 3 lessons down, and we've only scratched the surface of Stoic wisdom. Up next, we'll dive into even more transformative strategies, including detaching from outcomes and silencing your inner critic. Stay with me, because the best is yet to come. Lesson 4. Detach from outcomes. Let me ask you, have you ever worked really hard on something only to feel crushed when it didn't turn out as you hoped? Maybe it was a project, a relationship, or even a fitness goal. You're not alone, but here's a game-changing idea from the Stoics. Detach yourself from the results. Epictetus said, "Do not seek to have events happen as you wish, but wish them to happen as they do, and your life will go smoothly." The Stoics believe that the process is what matters most. The outcome? That's often beyond our control. Imagine how freeing it would be to focus only on what you can do, your effort, your preparation, and let go of worrying about whether it's a success or failure. What would that feel like? Let's explore. By detaching from outcomes, you free yourself from the roller coaster of emotions tied to winning or losing. Think of a sculptor chiseling away at marble. They focus on every strike of the chisel, not obsessing over whether the final sculpture will be perfect. Life is the same. When you focus on your effort, you take back your power. What's one goal you're chasing right now? Instead of obsessing over the result, what's one action you can take today to enjoy the process? Lesson 5. Silence the inner critic. Here's a question. Who's the harshest critic in your life? It's probably not your boss, your family, or your friends. It's that voice inside your head, the one that says you're not good enough, smart enough, or capable enough. Seneca, the great Roman Stoic, observed, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Think about it. How many times have you beaten yourself up over something that wasn't as bad as you feared? Your inner critic has a habit of magnifying mistakes and catastrophizing outcomes. But what if you could turn that critic into your coach? What if, instead of tearing you down, your inner voice became your biggest ally? Let's talk about how. First, notice the voice. Catch it in the act. When it says, "You'll never get this right," respond with, "I'm learning and progress takes time." Over time, you can rewire your inner dialogue. Your mind becomes a source of encouragement rather than anxiety. Take a second now. What's one thing you've criticized yourself for recently? Rewrite that thought as if you were speaking to your best friend. How does it feel? Lesson 6. Stay present. Now, for one of the most profound and often overlooked lessons, staying in the present moment. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, wrote in his Meditations, "Confine yourself to the present." In a world full of distractions, how often do we actually live in the now? We replay the past or worry about the future, but the present, where life actually happens, gets ignored. Here's a challenge. What would it feel like to fully experience this moment? To hear every sound, notice every detail, and just be? Can you try it right now? Mindfulness is the key to clarity. Whether it's taking a walk, eating a meal, or even doing a simple task like washing dishes, bring your full attention to it. When you stay present, your mind stops racing and a sense of peace takes over. It's like tuning out the noise to hear the music of life. Right now, wherever you are, pause this video for 10 seconds. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. When you come back, let me know in the comments how it felt. Lesson 7. Align with your values. Let me ask you, what drives your decisions every day? Is it your deepest values or just habit, pressure, or convenience? Epictetus offered this wisdom. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. When you align your actions with your values, life becomes clearer. Imagine having a compass that always points toward what truly matters to you. That's what living by your values feels like. But how do you even identify your values? What if you're unsure? Don't worry, this is simpler than you think. Let's break it down. Start by reflecting on moments when you felt deeply fulfilled. What were you doing? Who were you with? These moments often reveal your core values. Maybe it's kindness, courage, or curiosity. Now think about your daily actions. Are they in harmony with these values? Or do they pull you away? When you live in alignment, mental conflict fades and you feel more in control of your life. Take a moment now. What are 3 values that truly matter to you? Write them down. How can you embody one of them today? Lesson 8. Harness the power of perspective. Here's a mind-blowing truth. The way you see the world shapes your experience of it. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, "You have been trying to be rid of this obstacle. It is in your power to change your mind about it. See it as something else." The Stoics believe that obstacles are not the enemy. They're opportunities in disguise. When you change the way you look at a challenge, the challenge itself transforms. Imagine turning every setback into a stepping stone. Sounds too good to be true? Stick with me, because I'll show you how this works. Let's say you're facing a tough project at work. Instead of seeing it as a burden, reframe it as a chance to grow your skills or prove your resilience. This shift doesn't magically erase the challenge, but it empowers you to approach it with strength and purpose. Remember, your mind is the lens through which you see the world. Adjust the lens and everything changes. What's one obstacle you're facing right now? How could you reframe it as an opportunity? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your perspective. Lesson 9. Foster gratitude. Here's a question. When was the last time you truly felt grateful? Not just for something big, but for something small like a warm cup of coffee or a kind word from a friend. Seneca said, "Nothing is more honorable than a grateful heart." In our rush through life, we often focus on what's missing, but gratitude flips the script, reminding us of the abundance already in our lives. And here's the best part. Gratitude isn't just a nice feeling. It's a superpower for your mind. Did you know that practicing gratitude can actually rewire your brain to feel happier? Let's explore how this works and how you can start today. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance. By simply writing down 3 things you're grateful for every day, you train your mind to notice life's blessings. Over time, this practice builds resilience, helping you stay positive even during tough times. Grab a piece of paper or your phone and write down 3 things you're grateful for right now. They don't have to be big. Sometimes the smallest things make the biggest difference. Share one in the comments if you'd like. Lesson 10. Memento Mori. Remember your mortality. This lesson is as profound as it is humbling. Memento Mori, a Latin phrase meaning, remember you must die. Now, before you click away, thinking this sounds morbid, hear me out. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." The Stoics didn't dwell on death to create fear, but to inspire urgency and purpose. When you remember that life is finite, you focus on what truly matters. Imagine how differently you'd approach your day if you knew it might be your last. Not in a panicked way, but in a way that prioritizes meaning over triviality. What if this single idea could unlock a deeper appreciation for your life? Stay with me, because I'll show you how this simple perspective can be a powerful motivator. Memento Mori is a call to action. It urges you to ask, am I living fully? Am I making the most of my time? It's not about obsessing over mortality, but about letting the reality of life's impermanence sharpen your focus on the present. When you embrace this mindset, procrastination fades, gratitude deepens, and you become more intentional with your choices. Take a moment to reflect. If today were your last day, what would you do differently? What's one small action you can take now to live more fully? Conclusion. And there you have it. 10 powerful lessons from the Stoics to master your mind. These aren't just abstract ideas. They're practical tools, refined over centuries, to help you navigate life's challenges with clarity, resilience, and peace. Think of these lessons like a toolkit for the mind. The more you use them, the stronger and calmer you become. Which one resonated with you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your reflections. Before you go, here's a final challenge. Pick just one lesson from today's video and commit to practicing it this week. Let me know how it goes. I'll be reading your comments. Thank you for joining me on this journey into Stoic wisdom. If you found value in these lessons, hit the like button, subscribe for more life-changing insights, and share this video with someone who might need a little Stoic strength today. Remember, mastering your mind isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Until next time, stay thoughtful, stay purposeful, and stay stoic.